Let's face it, owning a small business is already tough, but it adds an extra challenge when you're married or have a significant other at home. Some of us are savers, some are spenders. Some of us need a sense of security around a regular job, so when our mate, our significant other, goes out there and wants to start their own business, that can add a lot of stress to that person. Some feel restricted if they don't get to call the shots within their own business, and they don't want to be have that regular job. My mentor, Howard Partridge, taught us an exercise to help us with that. And he called it the perfect day exercise. And in the perfect day, you just take 5 minutes, you and your significant other, and you separately write down what would be your perfect day. What's what's it look like when you wake up in the morning? What's breakfast look like? Where do you go? What do you do? Do you go out to lunch together? Do you hop on a plane and go somewhere? Just both of you in detail, write out from morning to the time you go to bed what your perfect day would look like. Your only restrictions are your imagination and the laws of physics. So add as much detail as you can think of, and then what you might find out when you guys are both done after a few minutes is that you have a lot more in common than you think. You may be surprised to learn what really makes your significant other happy, what excites them, what are their dreams. You might even find some things for yourself that you didn't really know that you wanted until you started thinking and letting yourself dream. Because a lot of us don't let ourselves dream anymore. Not since we were little kids. We get told so many times. We get told to stop dreaming, to grow up so many times that a lot of times we don't let our minds go there. So when we do, we might really be surprised what excites us and what gets our motor going. And that's a great exercise because you want to get that motor going. That's what motivates you, and that's what helps you take it to the next level. And now, when you're working late and you need that support from your significant other, you need to call them up and say, "Hey, I'm running late tonight. I got a job that ran long, or I got to meet up with a client." Now they're going to remember what you're working towards. You're going to remember what you're working towards. And it no longer becomes something you have to do. It becomes something you get to do to help you get closer to your dream. You can remind them of that perfect day that you're both working towards. When you need to buy that expensive tool that you know is going to make productivity skyrocket, but you need to get them on board. Or maybe you need to put some money in the bank instead of just squandering away like you normally would. Maybe you need to eat at home a few more nights a week. You're going to be doing it now for that bigger future payoff. Ziegler says too many of us sacrifice what we want most for what we want now. So a lot of us don't look at the big picture. You may find it just puts you on the same page faster than you have been in a long time. So for my wife and I, having goals in common is always motivating. We may not always want to do exactly the same things, but we can usually find a few things that we both want to do. It helps us push through when times get tough, when business just isn't fun. Business is going to be not fun no matter how much you love your business. There's going to be times that you're going to hate it. But always have the next goal you're working towards. Have individual goals, have couple goals. Um, and Ziegler, again, he was an expert at goal setting. He has a lot of programs that are amazing at goal setting. And so we also have an extremely effective tool that we use since we're part of the Ziegler organization. We can help you identify the weak spots, the strong spots. We can help you identify your goals and what you want to work towards, how to break those down into smaller segments that you can begin working towards your dreams and goals that maybe you haven't thought of in a long time. I know for us, that was a big turnaround. So sign up for our free tools at skilllevelup.com. It's all one word, skilllevelup.com. And look for our free business assessment. You can set up an appointment with me, with our organization, to get a free business assessment. You just sign up for the free business resources, email one of us, and ask for the free business assessment. So again, to your success, I'm Jeremy Overturp with Phenomenal Business Coaching. Thank you. Have a great day and subscribe.